We are with head football coach Jeff Ramsey for his weekly check-in right here on GoYo.com. Coach, what a great victory yesterday for you and the team, a 19-2 win over Case Western. Just talk about what that victory means for you and the program.
Well, it was a great victory for the program, for yeomen everywhere, near and far, and especially for our team. It's been a long time since we beat Case. We've had some real close ones with them, including last year's overtime victory, so it's nice to get that win.
Yeah, definitely. In a game that we kind of controlled in the trenches, offensive line, defensive line, really controlled the game. Just allowed 16 yards rushing, and then we, on the flip side, rushed for 219 yards. So talk about the big boys on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, that was our focus all week, and to control the line of scrimmage, control the clock, which we did, and the offensive line played extremely well, because they were bringing pressures from all over the place, and yet we were, there's plenty of room for Moses and Blake and Lucas to run. I thought the defensive line played extremely well, especially C.J. Ely got his first college sack. He had 2 sacks, and Kirby played extremely well with a fumble recovery and a sack, and Spencer Connolly and Marcus West and Jake Danko. They all played extremely well, and again, when you hold a team that wants to run the ball like Case does to 16 yards, it's a great credit to the defensive front.
Yeah, and then the other key of that game, kind of goes back to what you were saying, was the time of possession. Just talk a little bit more about, your sophomore quarterback, kind of being the game manager a little bit, but going to, extend things out as we move forward.
Well, yeah, and it was interesting because we had a game plan where, Lucas would have to check some things if he had to. We never really had to. We used motion to our advantage, but Lucas did a great job of managing all that, especially being decisive, not. Run game was simple. He just hands the ball off, but he did manage that. But then when it came to his decisions as a quarterback, he played almost a flawless game.
Yeah, no rest for the weary here, though, Coach. Obviously, a short week now as we go on the road to Worcester. Late night last night, back in here early morning tomorrow, today. So, what do we know about this Worcester team?
Well, their new coach. Frank Colapre knows our conference well. He's coached at Allegheny. He comes from Johns Hopkins. He knows what to expect from the North Coast Athletic Conference, and he knows we're better. They struggled against Washington Jefferson, but I know Frank. He's a good coach, and he'll have those problems fixed. They turn the ball over offensively too much, and with a senior quarterback, that shouldn't happen. And defensively, they faced a very good Washington Jefferson team. So it'll be interesting to see what they give us.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck to you on Saturday.
Thanks.